Sometimes, a lot of times, you make a lot or not so lot mistakes in trading, and this week was one of them. This week was a winning week, as many of you would like to expect or not to expect. That's really up to you. So last week, I'll tell you straight away, it wasn't profitable or not as profitable as I was like. I got to a little bit of profit and then I lost it. So we are still not break even to where I start this account $100,000. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna show you in this video the wins and losses for the last week, the mistakes I did, and then really how I got stopped out by 1 pip, and then this just blow up straight away. And if that blow up, if I could I, should I, never happen. If I keep the position, I'll basically pass my phase 1 challenge in Alpha Capital. Anyway, that didn't happen, and I'm gonna show you my trades for the next week. So let's get straight into it. So first and foremost, we have, let me get this like this. So this is my losses for the last week and the wins. So this is Euro AUD loss. You can even see what I marked up here. It says, honestly, I don't even know why I entered. The reason being, I'm not gonna go back to the trading view and show you what actually exactly happened, but basically I broke my trading rules. This is a 4-hour chart, and then it turned bullish, and I was supposed to wait to turn actually bearish before I can enter, but I didn't, and this happened. So you know, it is what it is. You break your trading rules sometimes. Next one, we have Euro USD, and this one was a win, I believe, first. No, actually. So you can see this trade before, this one was win, and I entered this trade again, and then this turned to be actually loss. So I'm gonna show you Euro USD, where is Euro USD? Euro USD, a loss. But look at what I did. I entered the position good, and then into my TP, so my target profit was actually a little bit higher. I completely or overlooked that TP, which is previous daily structure, and instead of me close it, which will be actually 1 to 2.6 or 2.5 RR, I just let it run, and I was thinking, oh, it's gonna go to the weekly structure. I don't even know why I did that. It's just been a very strange week. So I lost this trade. Take your profits. So that's the Euro USD. Just turned out to be a big loss. My mistake, obviously. So I was right, but I didn't take my profit. Next one, I have Euro NZD, and look at this trade. Euro NZD. Everything was correct. Basically, I'm gonna show you in a little bit why this was correct. So I enter here, right? Look at this stop out. So I was stopped out by, what is it, like 2 pips, 3 pips, and then look what it actually did. So Euro NZD, I'm still waiting for the trade, by the way, but if I go to 1-hour chart, so this is the trade I entered, right? If this didn't stop me out, and I was right in the direction, look at this trade. It'll be 1 to 11 RR. But obviously, again, should I, could I, did I, didn't. But good thing is that I was right about the direction, that I wasn't wrong. My analysis was right. It's just packs of trading. Next, we do have, let me go back here, Euro NZD, so that was USD. Next we have USD JPY, and this one was, I was wrong basically. You can see the entry was good, but the direction was wrong, because the USD JPY, what it is, loss is just, it actually turned around completely. If I look at USD JPY now, where is USD JPY? Here, turned out to be completely wrong. I enter here, you can see it just went past that. But what I'm thinking actually will happen, it's gonna go to this daily resistance, and we're gonna bounce from here, but we will see how that goes. So I'm still waiting for the trade. Euro USD, so that's what I just showed you. Euro CAD, I'm still in this trade. to be honest, I don't really like this trade too much because we had this massive push. So what I'm thinking is it might continue. What I would like to do, or what I would like to have it to do, is to come back to this area, to this support, before we continue up. And to this trade, not in the best scenario. You can see it's kind of consolidating around this area. It's kind of doing nothing, to be honest. We had a strong engulfing candlestick here, another candlestick here after the news last week, and then it's just kind of bouncing around this area. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We will see. And then now I'm gonna show you the trades for the next week, which I have planned. I'm not gonna enter all of them. I'm just gonna enter one, max 2 trade, which I think is the best, and it's gonna get to my area where I want to enter, and I get my entry signal. So first one, EuroCAD, I will show you. Next one, I have USD CHF. I don't really like trades USD CHF because the reason being, let me set this up. USD CHF, the reason being because USD CHF are just so freaking expensive. Like, you can't even imagine. The swap fees are just ridiculous. Risking $500, which is 0.5% of my account. The swap fees are ridiculous, especially on Wednesday when it's a turnaround. But I like this trade because we've been nicely bullish and then we turn nicely bearish, bullish again, and then made a strong engulfing daily candlestick. We came back, retest, and now it looks like we're coming back again to retest. But I will see how this goes. What I would like to do for this trade is to break. Let me get this a little bit closer. To break under these lows, or under this previous low or high, come back, and then I'm gonna enter the trade. So something like that. I'll see what's gonna happen. Next, we have USD JPY, which is pretty much the similar as I already mentioned. I'm waiting for this to come back to this daily resistance up here, and I'm gonna sell. Euro USD, what I'm waiting for is to come back to this area, daily resistance, then sell. But I will see, since Euro USD bounced from here on a weekly very strongly, and we had another strong weekly closure on the candlestick, and also you can see on the monthly. Was it Euro USD? No, that wasn't Euro USD. Actually, kind of. It actually was. You can see we bounced from here. We bounced from here previously. We bounced anywhere else? No. So this is a monthly. So it might actually bounce hard from here to continue going up, or it might also just completely crash down on a monthly, but that's far away. We'll see how that goes. For now, I would like to sell just a small trade down here, and I'm expecting from here to bounce back up. AUD CAD, I prefer this one actually better than Euro USD, so I'll put it here. Very simple trade. We are beautifully bearish and retesting on a weekly chart. On the daily chart, we just became bearish basically. So I'm waiting for is just a retest of the resistance and then sell. There's no smart money, liquidation, Wagyu, beef, whatever. Simple as that. Euro USD, wait, that's just I already said Euro USD. Gold, this is, to be honest, intraday trade, because you can see how bullish is gold for the last, I don't know how many this is weeks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like 3 months, it just keeps going up. So there must be some pullback. So what I'm expecting is to pull back to this support on a daily before we bounce back. So what I'm thinking is, since we now turn bearish on a daily, you can see it was lower high, higher high, we broke below, and I'm waiting to retest to this area of the resistance. If you look at a 4 hour, that would be beautiful. Retest here, and let me do like this, something like this potentially, and then sell and hold it all the way basically down here. but we'll see how that's gonna go. AUD JPY, basically similar like to AUD CAD. Waiting for this to come back to this daily resistance to then sell. The only thing I don't like is this EMA. It's quite far from the daily resistance. So what I'm thinking is, if I'm not gonna get my entry signal, obviously, I'm gonna wait for this area of resistance as well and then sell. Euro AUD, this was actually, this is where I was wrong last week, and I don't even know why I entered this trade. It's just silly. So what I'm waiting for now is to just come back to this area, which is very, very, very clean support to then buy. But I don't know if this took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. I don't know if this is gonna take 1 day or 2 days, 3 days to come back to this support, but we'll see. But I like this trade a lot since it's very, very clean support. Next one is Euro NZD, and I like this trade a lot. It's basically similar to GBP NZD, which I missed out last week. I'm gonna show you a little bit, but you can see this was a resistance, then acted as a support, resistance. So now we broke this resistance, very, very strong resistance. You can see so many times we tried to break above, but we didn't. So what I'm thinking now is to just basically come back to this support to then buy and continue going up. That's it. Euro NZD. NZD CAD, similar or same actually like AUD CAD. Strong resistance here. What I'm waiting for is to come back to this area of the resistance on daily to then sell. Simple as that. And I'm gonna show you the trade I missed last week. GBP NZD. You can see this one. I missed out. Actually, my support was firstly around this area. Let me get this here. It was something like this, and I was contemplating to buy, and I was supposed to, and I didn't. And you can see this trade. This was 2 weeks ago. I missed it exactly the same way as I missed out the Euro NZD. I realized one thing about these NZD pairs like GBP NZD, Euro NZD. When they get to the support on the daily or weekly, it takes them a little while before they, let me fix this. It takes them a little while before they consolidate, and once they explode, they just run. They run like crazy, unstoppable. And I saw this probably 10 times already since I'm trading. So if you can catch GBP NZD or Euro NZD on that move and just hold, it's great. But we'll see how it goes. For now, it's Sunday. I'm gonna finish my coffee and I'm gonna go outside. It's a beautiful day. You can see very, very sunny down here in Cairns, and then blue sky. And then I'm gonna go to waterfalls, jump in the water, refresh myself, get ready for the next week. I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna get a cold plunge. I'm gonna get sauna. I'm gonna do my affirmations. No, I don't do any of that bullshit, man. Why would you do that, bro? Like, you honestly really don't need to do any of this stuff. Meditations, all this stuff. Do I have a routine in the morning? Yeah. Did I build my previous business by meditating in the morning, getting the cold plunge? No. I was making 10 to 15K a month from my publishing business previously. If you don't know, I was in publishing business before. And I didn't need to do any of that stuff. It's all that bullshit. You don't need to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning to be productive. Whatever time is most productive for you. If most productive for you time is at after midnight or at night or in the morning, whatever it might be, just do that. It's simple as that. For me, the best time for me to do my trading analysis is in the morning when I wake up. I have my coffee, open my laptop. That's it. Wash my face. Don't need to do anything else.